you may proceed.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all and foremost, let me greet everyone, my fellow viewers, my fellow panelists, those who found the time to be in the panel as we speak. Right now, it is morning hours. Actually, it is 8 minutes past 6:30. So it is 6:38 in Kenya. I'm viewing and actually I want to share a point while in a different place that is in Kirinyaga. But first of all, I want to congratulate the Mutembei TV for the good work that you've been doing all through since the beginning of this platform. I remember times back during election campaign to date. Without much ado, going straight to the point of today, the discussion of today, it is quite unfortunate that in Kenya we are running a government, the government officials are running this country like you can call it a family affair. Since I was born, I've never seen a country where they regard the government as a company. You know, like yesterday, uh, Gachagua mentioned and said that Kenya is a company, and the company has got its official that runs it. So when regarding Kenya as a company, a respected nation as a company, then I think we are messing up. The government, the current government is messing up with our country. At the same time, we have leaders who are really hypocritical because since election period up to this particular moment, the first in command and the second in command, that is Ruto and his deputy, they keep on going round and round the country in the name of preaching, organizing prayer sessions with Kenyans. But what he said yesterday that he won't forgive Raila of what he does, what he did to him sometimes back. What kind of hypocriticism is that? Because if you are a true believer, if you're a true son of God, if you're a true servant of God, as he claims that they want to make Kenya a nation that loves God. There's one aspect that I know from a Christian or someone who loves God, that you should be forgiving one another. But if you can mention publicly that you cannot forgive Raila, then why do you go round and round to pray? What are you preaching? So that one is, I can regard it as hypocriticism. There's nothing that they are doing. There's no need to go round and round in the name of praying and organizing. That's one way of organizing some political rallies. As my brother Mzalendo was talking about, that now it is high time for the government to deliver. It is not a time that the government begin criticizing others, begin complaining. Like Rigiji was saying that Ruto cannot perform because of Raila, because of the mandamano that is going on. No, they say that they don't want handshake. And Raila also say that you don't want it, you don't need it. And that is the work of opposition. So what simply means that the opposition is stronger than the working government. And consequently, if the opposition is stronger than the working government, what does it entail or what does it mean? It means that the working government was not joining. Like now, we can term it, for example, if it could be in the parliament, it means the oppositions are the majority. as Kenya or as the country, the whole of it, you find that the opposition is stronger than the working government. It means those who voted, who are currently in opposition, were higher than those who are in the other side of the government, the Kenya Kwanza government. So it means even that government, that presidential result was not genuine. The Kenyans are being forced by someone they never voted in for. That is according to my little knowledge, because Rigiji is complaining that they cannot perform. The opposition is stronger than their government. Now, back on this side of the promises that the Kenya Kwanza governments are making to Kenyans each and every day. Uh, just recently, I think it was yesterday, just recently, Kenya Kwanza government said that they are going to organize some subsidies to support some countries. They are going to organize some subsidies to go and help those in drought areas. They are going to organize on how they can employ better security in the other side to deal with the bandits. And now, if we talk on the priority, what do you prioritize when it comes to such scenarios? You organize church each and every time, you spend millions of money, and then someone living in Torokana is dying because of drought, there's njaa, hakuna chakula. Then someone dies, and then with you, you spend huge amounts organizing something which cannot even bring, something that cannot even add up. My take, because I don't want to take much time, but my take this morning, Kenya Kwanza government is a don't carer. They don't care at all. Because if you check the CS, if you find out what are these people, how do they relate with other people? Because okay, I was reading a comment, but thank you for the comments. Because, for example, CS of Interior, this man cannot perform. Each and every time when he talks, it sounds like there's nothing that he can do. He keeps on saying that we are going to employ better securities, and then you wake up, you find that the bandits, they have killed hundreds of people. You see, the community living in that particular area, they cannot even do their daily activity. The children cannot go to school. How do you expect these people to survive in such a scenario? And then with you, you organize rallies of prayer, you go and pray instead of helping such people. Now we go to the CS of education. This man said that there will be a transition. First of all, he even said that the results were genuine. Yes, if it was genuine, those who are supposed to be joining school, those who are supposed to be joining junior secondary schools, up to now, the analysis shows that almost thousands of students have not joined school. Where are these people? It's not even making an effort to follow up where these children are. It's not even making an effort to find out what is the challenge. Why are these people not joining the school? So, like, just to mention a few that I've mentioned, this can tell us that the government, they were not ready to work for the Kenyans. Actually, they were not ready to serve Kenyans. And according to me, I just think when Ruto was distributing or when he was selecting the CS, it was pegged on what you have, because this is like they are buying. What do you contribute? It was not on how you can perform. It was what you contribute during campaign is what makes you, is what warrant you to be a CS. That is my take this moment. Unless there's a question, then I will be able to respond. and maybe you can give a check to different person.
Thank you, Derek, for such humble, comments and contribution. I was just wondering, Derek, what do you think? Do you think also